This is Joseph Leonidas Henle, and you're watching the world of MMA.
Tyler Lawrence here with World of MMA. I'm alongside Joe Leonidas Henle. He's making his MFC debut at MFC 34 on August 10th in Edmonton, Canada. Is this your first international fight?
Yeah, this is actually the first time I've ever been to Canada. Actually, first time I've ever been out of the States. I mean, granted, a Mexico trip in college, but that didn't really count. So I'm excited for it, though.
Canada's pretty popular for mixed martial arts. How do you feel to be crossing the border and going to compete over there?
I'm really excited, actually. I've heard a lot of good things about the fans. Every time I catch it on HDNet or now Access TV, it seems like everybody's really down and into it. Everybody's really friendly, and I've only heard really good things. So, you know, it was one of those things that we've wanted to do for a long time, and a lot of guys have said, you got to try it. So now we got that opportunity and, you know, introduce ourselves to the Canadian fans.
Tell us how you joined Maximum Fighting Championships, or tell us when did they contact you and what happened?
We actually kind of ambushed Mark on a radio show. I can't even remember which one it was, to be honest. It was maybe a year and a half ago. And at the time, he said, you know, you send me your record. We'll check you out and we'll let you know. So sent him all the stuff. He said, yeah, you know, we'd like to see you get a couple wins. Gave us the same UFC speech. You know, everybody go get some more wins. But we went and we got a couple more wins, and so now it's just after my last win, I told my manager, I was like, look, I don't want to fight locally anymore. I really want to get down with the bigger show. So he called up Mark, and 2 days later we had a contract, and here we are.
Is it a single fight or a multi-fight contract?
4-fight contract.
And you're fighting Luke Harris. He's undefeated with 9 submission victories. What else do you know about Luke Harris?
He's a nice guy. You know, seen a couple of interviews. You know, he just seems like a very polite guy. I know a couple of guys that know him. Only have positive things to say about him as a dude. So, you know, I mean, you got to respect a guy that's a, you know, black belt in judo, brown belt in jiu-jitsu. I mean, he's obviously has a body of work that's to be respected. But, yeah, I mean, other than that, you know, seems like a nice guy.
You guys have a crowd of superior grapplers here at Rain Training Center. Is there anyone specific that you're training with to prepare for his style?
I've been really working a lot with Mikey Gomez. He's a Gracie Baja black belt. Real slick off his back, real slick on top. So really been trying to work a lot of that game in so that, you know, just keep my jiu-jitsu game sharp. Satoshi Ishii, you know, is in. Got some great work in with him today. You know, trying to make sure that I know where the judoka hips are coming from and the, you know, the inside trip is coming. I know everybody loves it. So, you know what I mean? A lot of those things, you know, we just get going. And so those guys have been a huge help. But, I mean, to be honest, everybody, Luke Pauly, Jay Silva, you know, Brett Cooper has been a huge help, Manuel Newton, Brendan Schaub got some great roles in today. So, I mean, there's never just one specific person. I mean, I go a lot with Mikey only because he can mimic Luke's style. But, you know, we get rounds with everybody. Everybody's got something to bring.
You're undefeated coming into your MFC debut. Does that add any pressure to it?
Not really. You know, whether I've lost in the past. You know, it's not like I've never tasted defeat. I know what that tastes like. It tastes like crap, and I don't ever want that in my mouth again. So, you know, it's no more pressure than just, I mean, really, I like to enjoy myself going into fights. I like fighting. I really enjoy the sport. So I don't have to be angry to hit you as hard as I can. I can hit you as hard as I can with a smile. You can be out cold and I can smile. You'll wake up, I'll hug you. We can still be smiling. You know. So for me, it's just a lot of fun. I'm just excited to get in there and have a good time.
And last question: can you share with us how it feels to be the co-main event of MFC 34?
You know, it's actually really exciting to be the co-main event of MFC 34. A lot of big names in the card. You know, Tim Hague who's a really nice guy. I just caught him on an interview the other day. You know, he's got the UFC credentials. You know, the main event between Adam and I can't remember the kid's name.
Nakambi or
yeah,
the Canadian guy.
Yeah, the Canadian kid who's also a nice guy. You know, I heard they had a great fight last time, so you know everybody's looking forward to that fight, and hopefully, you know, I can really introduce my brand of MMA, you know, to these fans and get them real excited, and you know, just bring more people into the MFC family.
There you go, Tyler Lawrence, World of MMA, alongside Joe Henle.